Yeah!
Hello and thank you. This is another episode of United We Geek presents Soul Calibur V character creations. This week we are featuring Kefka, famous, awesomest bad guy from any Final Fantasy ever. Undebated.
Yes. Undebatable, apparently.
He can't be debated.
I'm certainly not going to debate it while he's looking at me.
Well, yeah. As you can see, flipping through some of this, he may not be the biggest and strongest in the pectoral and thigh region, but dude's got the Mako eyes, and he will seriously mess some shit up.
He is nuts.
Got that creepy Kefka voice.
He has got the bananas and the loose screws and the nuts and butts. Kefka is not to be taken lightly.
This one really comes down to the bajillion patterns that are applied to everything. If you guys look up, it was kind of a mashup from some of the different art from, what was it, Akira Yamaoka? Am I pronouncing that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yamaoka,
Yoshitaka Amano. That's what I was going for.
Oh, that's what it is. There we are.
Yeah.
Amano's the other guy.
Yeah. I was way off. So looking for, a lot of that, doing some of that sketch art, that fancy sketch art, because clearly the Super Nintendo sprite didn't look this awesome.
They did do those CG movies there for one of the versions.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that from like Dissidia.
Mm-hmm.
Dissidia had some of that. That made it good.
And then
also,
they released that Final Fantasy Origins, or the one that had 6, I don't remember. Had some pre-rendered video from 6.
Yeah,
Kefka looking
yeah,
all
when
badass.
they did, was it Origins or Anthology or whichever of those two had Final Fantasy 6 on it, and they threw some of that in there.
I can barely keep the numbers straight. I'm not going to memorize what they called the PlayStation re-release of them. So,
but this was a good one, man.
Good call on the weapon there. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's got to be it, man. It's like got to do the magic pack, and it was hard because, like I've mentioned in previous ones, my goal is to get a video up for at least one of every type of character there is. So every weapon selection, I want to have a different creative character up for, and that was one that stumped me for a little while. So reverse engineering it from the magic orb was where Kefka came from. Pretty sexy time. I feel like he's looking right into my soul.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's a little scary.
I don't like the expressionless.
Speaking of expressionless, terrifying things, you can check out our podcast if you find us entertaining.
If you don't, you probably should just check it out anyways. You can subscribe on iTunes, rate and comment us. It helps us out a ton. And I would like to eventually quit my day job. So that's the first step. Put a little wind in the sails of our pirate ship that we are building here on the internet. Get us floating.
Yeah, and no reason to be greedy. Just pop in and make a Kefka and then be like, later, dudes.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I did this for you.
I got abandonment issues already. Like,
what's up?
Just come hang out with us.
And I'm gonna do this, and then I put this time into it, and I put it up online. I mean, I guess I'm kind of asking a lot in terms of, I need you to click like maybe 5 clicks, and you can get to our podcast right now. 5
whole clicks, and if you call in the next half hour, we'll give you free
horse dividers.
Free bill shoes. They jingle while you jangle.
You gotta use the really fancy gradients on those bell shoes.
You know about my serious ass fancy gradient problems.
Dude, you have some serious ass fancy gradient problems. No joke.
No joking. There's
None.
No humor when
unallowed.
Kefka's around and the clown is present.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know what? I want you to tell me what bad guy. And I'm going to even extend this past Final Fantasy. You tell me a bad guy more deserved, best bad guy ever.
Better
crown.
than Kefka?
Better than Kefka.
I mean, even just... I mean, he poisoned a whole town, but...
Right? Right? Doma's down. He's the only bad guy that actually succeeded in his ultimate goal, which was to become a god and then destroy the planet.
I'll just shoot some out there just to give you something to
bat down.
Yeah. I mean,
to
even
shoot
just
with
as
my
far
lasers
as,
and lightning bolts from atop my god tower, like Kefka did.
Even just as far as clowns go, what about the Joker?
You're going there,
Pennywise.
Right? Yeah, you know what?
Joker.
It was Joker. It's a fine bad guy, but you know my feeling is that Kefka got more accomplished in one game than Joker's really done in a million comic books, movies, games, and what have you.
He kills all kinds of people, cripples them and shit. What are you talking about?
Did Kefka, killed the planet, dude. The planet. Hacked the planet. Hacked it.
What about that clown wrestling guy from 80s WWF?
Juggalos?
No, yeah. What about Juggalos, Robert?
Well...
Explain to me how Kefka is not responsible for Juggalos.
Well, I'm almost positive that he'd kill a Juggalo. You know what? And there's the other reason, is that the Joker needed a merry band of Juggalos to henchmen for him. I don't even think Kefka had henchmen. He just had wild monsters that he unleashed. They were just out there killing things because that's what they do. That's what Kefka brought about.
He's just a loner, Robert.
That's right.
Rebel. You don't want to get mixed up with a guy like him.
It's not. I don't think it's a loner if you just don't need anybody. Wait, is that exactly the definition?
What was he climbing on top of when he was that tower at the end there? What were all those things?
What about all the things you fought? What do you mean?
Yeah, when at the end in the final battle with Kefka, when you're
trying to get up Kefka's tower.
Yeah, what's all that stuff?
Rampant bad guys.
It's just
they were
shit
probably
that he climbed up on.
His little monster turds. He probably shit those things from his 3-towered god body.
What do you have to eat to shit a tower like that?
Well, first you get 3 eggs, uncooked.
Let me get
scramble the yolks, and eat them raw with a couple of dead baby virgins. You don't want dead babies that have had sex. That will not do. Pre-sex.
Everybody knows that.
And you know what? It looks like we're running out of time here. I'm gonna have to finish the recipe for how you shit monsters on another episode.
Hit us up at United We Geek for the Kefka Tower recipe.
Yeah, I'm really happy they gave me enough letters to finish his entire last name. No, I'm not just a moron.
Sephiroth forever.
I hate you.